Brooklyn Bishop Robert Brennan took to social media after the shooting, urging the faithful to join him in prayer for the victims and the community of Uvalde. Bishop Brennan joins us now to talk more about this tragedy. Thanks for being with us, Bishop.
Thank you, and thanks for bringing attention to this just terrible, terrible reality. How sad.
It really is. I mean, here we go again. We were just talking about the Buffalo shooting, then there was the subway murder, now this. So what's causing all of this hate and anger in the world?
Well, I wish I could get to the bottom of that myself. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what causes it. Is that power of evil? I think we need to take very seriously a deep look at a lot of things. There's the reality of some of these massive assault weapons. I'm only hearing today of some of the details about that assault weapon, and incomprehensible. And then how we deal with things like mental illness. How do we deal with antisocial behavior? How are we protecting our institutions? It's one question after another. But I mean, there are real powerful forces of evil that surround us, and it really shakes us to the core.
You mentioned mental illness. There have been reports of some bizarre behavior by the suspect in this case. He posted pictures of guns online. He was apparently teased and bullied as a child. If the problem is mental illness, how do we go about fixing it?
Again, I wish I had the answer, but it's something that we as a society have to deal with very, very realistically. We have to be honest with it, name it, and try to find ways to assist people, and really to assist the families. I can't imagine the pain that the families of these individuals go through beforehand, not knowing what to do, and not finding the support that they need. It's it, Somehow or another, we have to learn as a society how to deal with this.
And there is a stigma surrounding mental illness. What is something the church can do to get rid of that stigma?
We always try to talk and to listen to one another, and I guess we need to find ways to even ourselves to support families who are really struggling. There are a lot of people carrying a lot of pain. And our parishes, our Catholic charities, we do what we can to help support one another along the way. But obviously, for everything that we try to do, we're keenly aware of the fact that there are hundreds, thousands of others who we may not have contact with. So it seems overwhelming, but I think we have to do what we can, one person at a time, one parish at a time. You just try to address what's in front of us. And then there's advocacy. I think we need to work together with the larger community. I think this is something that goes beyond the church. This is something that we as a community have to look long and hard at. But for now, I think our posture at this very moment is really one of deep mourning. I think we stand in solidarity with the families of the children and the families of the teachers who were killed. We stand in great solidarity with all of the families of the children who were in the school. I mean, my goodness, how do you help a child heal from experiencing all that they have seen and heard and
It's
experienced?
so true. And thinking of the parents of the children who were killed, how do you comfort those parents? How do you recover from something like this as a parent?
I don't think you do recover. I think what we do is we try to walk with one another, cry with one another, just be strong together with one another. It is remarkable. I mean, this isn't something to celebrate, but it is remarkable how we see in some of these communities how years after some of these communities come together very, very beautifully, and they do great work and become advocates themselves. So we just do, we do what we can with what's in front of us. We love one another. We just have to love one another more and more. to overcome the reality of evil.
Is there a lesson in this? I know when I went home, I hugged my kids a little tighter last night. Is it, don't take your loved ones for granted, don't stay angry?
There are many lessons, and those are some of the really good ones. I appreciate each day. Never lose an opportunity to tell somebody you love them. Never take people's feelings for granted. Though there are many lessons in this, and then many lessons that we learn as a community. Again, how do we stand with and support each other along the way?
All right, Bishop Robert Brennan, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.